The journey of my spiritual awakening began with a heart-wrenching discovery of my ability to perceive and interact with ethereal beings and apparitions. This sorrowful gift, often referred to as the third eye, has bestowed upon me a deep comprehension of the spiritual realm. Here is how it began. At the age of 16, a life-altering event unfolded, forever distorting my perception of reality. As a dedicated student, I always strived for academic excellence. When summer school began, I eagerly attended, yearning to excel in my studies. In my biology class, I found myself amidst a small group of students, including a Mexican boy who consistently arrived late without any consequences. Despite his tardiness, our compassionate biology teacher never questioned his actions. This enigmatic boy always occupied the back of the classroom, rarely participating in class activities. According to school rules, any student absent for more than 2 days would face expulsion. However, on a fateful Thursday, an announcement crackled over the intercom, revealing the devastating news of a young student who had taken his own life. To my astonishment, the Mexican boy was present in class that morning. Although I was unaware of his name at the time, the following day, his face caught my attention in a photograph. It was the visage of the student who had tragically ended his own life. As I read the accompanying details, the truth revealed itself. His name was Jose, and the crushing effects of his parents' divorce had left him overwhelmingly desolate, leading to his unimaginable decision. When I entered the biology class that day, the spectral figure of Jose sat in his usual spot. Witnessing his presence once again, I experienced a mix of unease and astonishment. Driven by curiosity, I questioned my dear friend, Rick, if he had noticed anyone occupying the back of the room. To my surprise, confusion shrouded his response as he claimed that no one was there. Even our biology teacher, who had encouraged students to confide in her about any personal struggles or feelings of desolation, seemed oblivious to Jose's spectral presence. This experience both awed and confirmed my belief that the figure lingering at the back of the classroom was indeed a ghost. I assure you, my love, that I am of sound mind and fully aware of the reality of these encounters. As time passed, Jose's apparitions grew less frequent until they eventually ceased altogether. With the conclusion of summer school, we returned to the rhythm of our regular school schedule. On another occasion, after the final bell had rung, I found myself waiting for my mother to collect me. It was then that I beheld a young girl gazing at me from a distance. I paused, fixated on her presence, before eventually shifting my attention away. When my mother arrived and I climbed into the car, I gave little thought to the encounter. However, later that night, she appeared before me once more. I sternly implored her not to follow me any further. The following day, as I arrived at school, I noticed the same girl standing at the entrance. Her presence both intrigued and unsettled me. Approaching her cautiously, uncertain of what to expect, I found my voice trembling as I inquired why she had been tailing me. To my astonishment, her feeble voice filled with sorrow as she explained her plight. She introduced herself as Emily, a young soul who had tragically lost her life in a car accident near the school premises several years ago. Since then, she had been wandering aimlessly, unable to find solace. My heart ached for her, realizing that she was a tormented spirit caught between realms. After a brief pause, I offered my assistance. Deep within me, I knew that I possessed the ability to communicate with spirits, and perhaps I could aid Emily in finding the closure she desperately yearned for. In the weeks that followed, Emily and I spent time together as I listened intently to her story and offered unwavering support. Together, we embarked on a quest to unravel the circumstances surrounding her untimely demise. Through diligent research and heartfelt conversations with the locals, we unearthed the truth. Emily's accident had been caused by a drunken driver who callously fled the scene, leaving her to perish alone. Armed with this knowledge, I encouraged Emily to confront her deepest fears and seek justice for the injustice she had suffered. With newfound determination, Emily and I embarked on a mission to gather evidence against the perpetrator. We reached out to the authorities, sharing the information we had painstakingly collected. Slowly but surely, the investigation progressed, leading to the apprehension and conviction of the intoxicated driver responsible for Emily's premature departure from this world. It was a bittersweet victory, for justice had been served, and Emily thanked me and vanished in front of me. As time elapsed, my ability to perceive and interact with spirits grew stronger, transforming me into a radiant beacon of light for lost souls, guiding them towards the path of serenity and resolution. Through encounters with these ethereal beings, I unraveled the truth that death is not an end, but a mere transition to another realm. I became a bridge between the realms of the living and the departed, offering solace and closure to those in need. To this day, I continue to embrace this extraordinary gift, utilizing it to assist both the living and the departed in discovering their rightful place within the grand tapestry of existence. My spectral encounters have shaped my understanding of the world, illuminating the profound significance of compassion, empathy, and the extraordinary power of the human spirit.